Hey traders, so watch this video here for Wednesday, September 23rd. Hats off to Wayne, man. Anyone who was in chat today, some really nice calls. I had a great day today. Love the teamwork, but some great calls by Wayne. Again, I'm going to try to keep these shorter and sweeter. SPY gapped up today, sold off a bit, and then ended up going off at its highs. Not particularly strong or weak at the moment, just kind of hanging out in no man's land. But as a day trader, we don't care, right? We just trade what's in play, intraday, cash at night, and start all over the next day, right? AIM, big volume, 52 million shares, closing well off its highs, but certainly worth watching for some kind of setup tomorrow, red to green. This YTEN, again, it only traded 125,000 today. Look at that. Today's daily candle doesn't even look like a candle. It just looks like a little hash mark. But I'm still interested in that one for a potential breakout. I definitely have to see volume come in before I'll trade it. CRDF gap down today, sold off, went almost down to 10, and then ends up going out at its highs. So that one is super interesting tomorrow. Very strong. GameStop, GME, gapped up today. I was on the gap play watch list, never gave me a trade, and ended up kind of closing in the middle of its day's range. So I threw it on a watch list. I'm throwing it on a chart, but certainly not super compelling. SRNE, there's the daily, big volume today, pretty strong close. If I go to intraday, you can see the volume that came in on news, and it held up pretty well. So absolutely going to watch this one tomorrow. YNDX, another one that just had really big volume and a strong close. We're going to watch for some kind of follow-through day. AUVI, I did take a trade in this one today, and I think I made $48 or something. And then it ended up ripping later. So timing is truly everything in the market, but very low float and a pretty darn strong move today. We're going to keep our eyes on that one. HLIT, nice volume, fairly strong close today. Pinterest, PINS, big breakout today. Big volume, went out at its highs. Probably made my worst trade of the day in this one. I literally got long here using the buy zone method at, I want to say 38.19. I had a bid to add more at 37. I don't usually average down, but I took it small enough that I thought I can average down if it sells off a little more. Had a bid, I swear to God, at 37.96. It went down to 37.97, which would have given me a nice average of, I don't know, 38.03 or something, right? Or 38.05, or I don't know, somewhere in there. Anyway, didn't get filled there. And when it came back up to my entry, I took like 4 or 5 cent gain and was happy to get out for a small win. Like I said, I made $40-something and then watched it do this the rest of the day. The only reason I point that out is to show that I sometimes trade like a schmuck. There was no reason to sell it. I guess because I didn't get my ad. I don't know. I was bitter or childish, whatever, but sold the whole thing for a small gain, and look what it did. Anyway, lesson learned. CLSK, let's go to the daily. Had the big pop yesterday. Today, kind of just a quiet, lower volume red day. We're going to watch for a third day play. CRMD, another quiet inside day after the big day yesterday. And then POAI, potential gap play tomorrow. Nothing interesting on the daily, but this went up to, I think, almost $1.20 in after hours, and ended up going out after hours at $1.02. So I hate this one. It never goes. Look at all these topping tails, and every time it gaps up, it gets slapped down. So I'm very skeptical to trade it, but I'll only trade it with an A+ setup. So I'm going to leave it at that, short and sweet again, and we'll see everybody in the chat room tomorrow.